My guest today is Jalen Smith, following in his father's footsteps as he enters the ring on March 28 to become the first ever father-son competitors at the 14th Perth Corporate Rumble. Special thanks to P&J Financial Solutions and Hydraulic Energy Australia, major sponsors of today's guest. And as always, Gobsmack Sports Mouthguards, MVP Real Estate, FMR Building and Construction, Studio 22 and Brightside Live, all major sponsors of the 14th Perth Corporate Rumble.
Yeah, because I was in Dad's corner. I walked out with him, and yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so I was in the corner the whole fight, and it was the first round, and Dad slipped, and it was kind of at the same time when Shiv threw a punch, and I shat myself. I thought Dad
went down.
And I was
Did he get the standing 8 count?
No, he didn't, because it was a slip.
It was a slip.
Yeah.
That's
right.
right.
So I was like, yeah, okay.
That's right. That was. Shiv did fight to win. He played the role. He did what he had to do, and I think the result was fair only because he stopped your old man from getting going.
Yeah,
I could just see I saw the effort your old man put in. He's a good man as well, and I could just see that frustration on his face.
Yeah, definitely. The last round, I think most people think Dad won that last round.
I had a 2-3 to Shiv, yeah.
And
only just because he just couldn't get going. But your old man, good on him.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck, Shiv was definitely a few years younger.
I think it was 20-year age gap.
I remember meeting your old man, and I thought, it's been proven that it doesn't matter what age you are. It just depends on mental health or mental strength and your what physical ability you have, but your old man put it in training.
He did. He busted his ass. Yeah, and they had the extended camp as well because of the COVID. So yeah, it was. I think that 8 week turned into, I think it was a 10 or 12 week worth.
I was trying to explain that to someone the other day. So just for anyone listening, all that happened was it was supposed to happen in April. COVID kicked in. That thing, Jesus, and that shut it down, and then it happened in September instead.
Yep.
So that was tough because on one hand you think, do I just take it easy and then kick off the training again, or do I maintain? Because we weren't even guaranteed that September would happen. How'd your old man? What did he do? This interview is actually about you, Jan, not about your old man, but I'm more curious.
Well, Dad was one of the first ones to actually catch COVID in the camp. So I don't know if he was like the patient zero of the PCR COVID cases.
Was it him?
I think he was one of the first ones, that got it. So knocked him around a little bit.
There's a real estate agent in there. I can't think of her name. So sorry about that. I don't even know who I'm apologising to, but I thought she got it and went through. That was just what Glenn Austin told me.
Yeah, so Dad might have been one of the first couple together, and they knocked him around for a little bit. But he didn't step away from it or whatever. He just kept going, kept busting his ass at training every week and doing extra sessions, and
good on him.
Yeah,
I tell you, that's probably one of the fights where I go, 5-rounder. I wouldn't mind a couple more because they were both tired, but they weren't exhausted.
No,
that was a high standard of fighting that year.
Yeah,
not just from him, the whole card.
Yeah,
some of the girls. So impressive. I think that was Maddie Revere. She kicked off the card. She was outstanding. So, would your old man ever think about coming back?
He was actually asked today by one of my aunties if he'd think about doing it again, and he's got mixed emotions about it. He said yes, and then he's also said no, just because he's 54 now, and
he's young.
Yeah, I know. I tell him that, but he doesn't know if his body can keep up.
How about I'll put my name up and me and your old man will fight, and then we'll just talk the whole time. We'll just say, listen, I'm tired. Let's just hug for 5 seconds.
Just hug it out for 3 rounds straight.
Yeah, get a draw. Both get a belt.
Why not?
We're both happy.
Win-win.
Oh, that seems like a lifetime ago.
I know.
What was it like for you seeing your old man in there? I think you're the first father-son combo to ever come in here. To ever take part in the PCR. I'm pretty sure we've had a lot of fighters come back. I think you got 5 this time around. But father-son combo, first time ever.
That has a bit of a backstory behind my my nickname for for this fight as well.
Are you taking the old man's nickname?
Yeah.
The Cockburn Cavalier? I remember it very well.
It'll be the Cockburn Cavalier Jr.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, great stuff.
So.
Did you ask permission to use the name?
Nah, he was driving home one day from cricket training, and he goes, "Oh, have you thought of a nickname yet?" And I said, "I do." And he goes, "All right, what is it?" And I was like, "Well, considering we may be the first father-son duo to compete in the
PCR, I'm confident.
I'm going to take the Cockburn Cavalier Jr. as my fight nickname."
I do like that. That's great. It's great to keep that. That's as the PCR goes on, that's it. These traditions and everything just start coming in more and more.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And what was his walkout song? I can't even remember. Oh, Land Down Under.
Nah, his walkout song was K-San by Cold Chisel.
Oh, sorry, that's right.
Yeah.
It was. Are you going to keep the same, or is that?
Oh, I don't know. There's I've got 3 songs to choose from at the moment.
We normally do this at the end. Hit me up early.
That's all right.
Are you happy to tell me?
Yeah, no one's going to know what my walkout song is until I walk out. Not even my girlfriend keeps asking me. She goes, "Oh, what are you walking out to?" I said, "Oh, I've got 3 songs." She goes, "Oh, can I know them?" I said,
"Oh, okay. This we're not listening to any songs. That's perfectly fine, mate. This is remember, it's your day. It's your might only be a minute and a half if you want to stretch it out." Yeah, Glenn and I said, "Don't tell them that. I'm telling you that. Stretch that thing out, mate. Make it a 4 minute. Make it all about you. Put on a full show. Don't do that." Yeah, it's got to be your song. It's got to be the song that gets you into the right frame of mind to get in there.
So I've cut it down to 3 at the moment, and we haven't decided just yet.
Do I get a guess? If I get a guess and I get it right, would you tell me? We can cut it out later. But if I guess this right,
if you guess one of the 3,
no, oh yeah, one of the 3.
Okay.
I'm going to go bands here.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be an Australian band.
Yep.
I think it's going to be an Australian band out of the 90s, early 2000s. So not your dad's vintage, but a little bit more. I'm thinking maybe a Powderfinger.
No.
Okay, that was it.
No.
I thought the song was called Like a Dog by Powderfinger. I think they had Anthony Mundine in their video clip.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, pretty sure. Should have had Danny Green, but that's fine. That's not my business.
No.
Well, I look forward to hearing that on the night. If it's anything like your old man's, the crowd gets involved.
Oh, yeah. The crowd went nuts.
Oh, beautiful. And they're going to go nuts over yours?
I hope so, yeah.
Oh, you know I will, mate. I'll be talking that stuff up. I can't help myself. Now, before we kick off, that's Mike McCormack stuff. It was in here this morning. Come on. Delete this. All right. Your sponsors, I did have this written in here somewhere. Your sponsors are Hydraulic Energy Australia?
Yes.
That's right. Who have they sponsored before?
They sponsored my dad when he fought, and then last year...
Someone else last, because I remember...
Yeah, Josh Parmenter. Josh the gentleman. Josh the gentleman.
He was not a gentleman afterwards. You heard about what happened, trying to fight me coming out that lift.
I was drunk. I got in that lift as well, and by the time I got out of the lift, I was wanting to get
Were you in the lift?
I was in the lift, yeah.
Finally, someone who can back my story here. Just to let everyone know, there was an incident after last PCR where a number of people got into a lift, Crown Metropole, and it got stuck. Do you recall me standing at the front door when you guys were trying to go up?
No, I just remember the fireys pulling myself out, then my girlfriend, and then we just bounced. We wanted to get out of there. Yeah.
I held the door and I said, "Guys, you've got to get out. There's about 30 of you in there. Get out." And I got called names. I said, "No, come on, guys, you got to get out. You're going to break the lift." And then I got yelled at again. I went, "Fine, let's see what happens." And then stuck. And I knew that you were about an hour.
Yeah.
The condensation coming down the wall. Was Kane, what's his name? Kane Beck. Did he start taking his clothes off? Someone was
There was
down
about 4 blokes that were in there that were fighters on the night, and yeah, all their shirts were off. It was that hot in there. One of the girls passed out.
Well, who was that? Someone went down?
Yeah, I can't remember who it was, but yeah, one of the girls, it was really hot in there. It was like over an hour wait before someone come in.
That was big.
Yeah.
I was out the back front with Georgia trying to get the fireys there to get you guys out, and I knew it was going to be a long wait. And yeah, it was. I could just imagine how many you reckon was in there. 20 at least. 20 people.
Yeah, it wasn't like, I think I don't actually know the number, but
it was packed.
It was pretty packed, yeah. But it wasn't to the. It may have been 1 or 2 people over the max, because we weren't like ridiculous, but we pressing that button for ages. No one was answering on the
1 or 2 over.
Yeah, I reckon it was about 1 or 2 over.
That's all we'll go with. That is a lie. It was about 10 over.
I think it was about the 4 belts that were in there as well that maybe sent it over the weight capacity.
I do recall dragging you guys out of there with the local fire brigade. Shout out to Belmont Fire Brigade.
Lifesavers.
I do remember getting you guys out, and then Josh Parmenter decided he wanted to fight me, and I said, "Mate, calm down." But we're fine now. We chat about it a lot. He still feels guilty. Good. All right. So you've got Hydraulic Energy Australia.
Yes.
How are you associated with those guys?
I work for them.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was I started my apprenticeship back in 2021 as a mechanical fitter, hydraulic technician, and I completed my time April last year. I was signed off, and I'm currently still employed by them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you work with Josh, do you?
Nah, Josh is a Sparky.
Okay.
But one of my bosses, Marco Cozza, is good family friends with Josh's parents.
Mm.
And so he was part of their sponsorship. Marco and Kingsley sponsored Josh last year, and then this year they'll be sponsoring myself along with my dad.
The champ, as I call you. Your other sponsor. Hit me with your other sponsor.
So my other sponsor will be my dad's company, the P&J Financial Solutions.
Yep.
So it's 50-50 between
good stuff.
My place of employment and my dad's company.
That's good. Hydraulic Energy Australia, it's good, like repeated sponsors. It's good that they see how important it is and getting behind you guys. And plus your old man, I mean, I bet if your old man could be down there helping out at every training session, he would. He's just that kind of guy.
Yep.
Beautiful. Now, what I do want to talk about, hopefully you are okay about talking about this, because the Smith family, your journey has been you've faced things that a lot of people will never have to face. You guys have been through more than I could ever wish on any family. You know. Do you want to start? Do you want to start with your mum?
Yeah. So, Mum was diagnosed in 2020, about I think it was early to mid 2020, with melanoma, so a form of skin cancer, and took a real turn quite quick. It was stage 4. Initially, we didn't know how bad it was. Just to be honest, I think she was just going for regular checkups, and that wasn't as regular as you're meant to go maybe once a year to get your skin checked. But if you ask 50% of Australia if they go and get their skin checked, they're like, no.
I think I did about 3 years ago.
Yeah. She went for a skin check, and they just found some spots, and had to start treatment straight away. And then it spread quick, and then she passed away in early 2020.
It's a very short battle.
Yeah, it would have been. Wasn't even a year worth of.
God.
Yeah, and then it was pretty rough time. This was actually the same year that Dad competed in the PCR.
Same year.
So that was the reason. Oh, actually, hold up. No,
your dad was 21 from memory. What was he?
21.
Let's do it again. Let's quickly get this thing up here.
21 or 22? No, what are we now? 26. I said 24. I think he's 22 actually.
Yeah.
It was 2022.
Let's have a look, mate. I should have had all this up. Where are you, Jay Smith?
There you go.
3 years ago. No, that's when he came in and chatted to me. So you're 3 years ago. So 2020. Jesus, here's my maths for me.
3 years ago, 2023.
How bad is my maths here?
My maths is bad as well.
Why aren't these fights coming up? Here, it was this one here. 3rd of September. He fought on the 3rd of September. This isn't his fight. 3rd of September, 2022, he fought.
22. Yes, and Mum passed away it was June of 2021. So it was only 2 months into me starting my apprenticeship as well. And, work was amazing through that time period. They gave me, I think it was almost a month off. And, yeah, it was just... I don't think I'd be doing what I'm doing today without them obviously having my back through that time as well as my family. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. And this fight, I'll be fighting for her as well, and obviously following in Dad's footsteps.
How, because it is quite, I say rare, or how good is it when a business does support their staff? Makes a world of difference?
Yeah.
It's not hard to do.
It's just little things that...
Little things,
yeah.
Mate. Little things. You see yourself staying there for a while?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
As long as they keep me, I'll happily stay there for as long as I can.
Do you enjoy it?
I do.
Actually, here's your old man's fight there. Look at him. Oh, coming out.
Yeah.
He's a focused individual there, isn't he?
He was locked in that night.
He was, there was a lot of hugs. I think I gave him quite a few on the way out as well. He came in there, and I know he was so focused wanting to get in, but he almost looked angry going in.
Yeah.
I was thinking, Jesus, anything's going to happen here with this man. Okay, well, that's a tough thing to hear. I mean, to lose anyone, but to lose your mum that quick in that that amount of time. I don't think people realise how quick things like skin cancer or cancer in general can take someone.
No.
They can go from perfectly healthy to not in a very short period of time. And you've had your own battles.
Yeah.
Let's take me back, mate. Let me get comfy, because this one I might get a bit emotional. Tell me about you, mate. When did this all happen?
Would have been Dad's 40th. So what's that?
So you're about 6?
No, I was 11.
11.
I was 11. Yeah,
Year 6.
I was year 6. Yeah, year 6. We went to Bali for Dad's 40th, and I got a massage over in Bali, and then my back just went purple, like as a massive bruise.
Really?
Yeah, and it was a bit strange. Come back, got some like blood tests and everything, and just kept getting told, "Oh no, it's just everything's all good. All levels are fine. Nothing's wrong."
Just picked up something in Bali, maybe?
Yeah. And then got back here. Would have been about January. Had some. Obviously, it was summer, so we had a pool. So we was going for swims and all that. And I got shot with a water pistol, and my leg bruised up. Just like a not powerful water pistol at all. It was just like literally getting sprayed by a tap.
Yeah.
And my leg went purple. And then Mum was like, "Nah, something's not right here." So I went for another blood test, and they said, "Nah, everything's all good." And then she goes, "Nah, I want a second opinion." Got the blood sent off to get reviewed again, and then had a call that afternoon saying, "Oh, he needs to come into PCH right away. He's got leukemia."
How frustrating! How frustrating must that be when you've had the test done, they say, "No, everything's fine," and then they go, "No, something is wrong. You should be able to just test it once and go, that's it."
I think we had would have been close to 2 months worth of blood tests, and
inconclusive.
And Mum was like, "No, something's not right." And then she says, "No, I want a second opinion." And then so it started. Kicked off in 2012, which was pretty much my last year of primary school. So I missed the majority of that. Going through treatment, pretty much daily stuff up at PCH.
What was the treatment like? What did it involve?
A lot of chemos, like chemotherapy, a lot of tablet taking. I hated taking tablets. I couldn't take a tablet till the day I had to start taking them through. I used to just spit them out or just get syrup.
Oh,
yeah. But then, I learned to take about 15 tablets.
Oh, jeez.
In a day. And, that was It wasn't anything you would want to wish on any person, child or adult. It was pretty full on. Going in there and seeing all the other kids going through what obviously you're going through, some are worse. And and yeah, those nurses and doctors are just
give a shout out to those guys.
They are next level.
How do they do it?
I don't know. It's a special breed of people.
Even when they were at what did Perth Children's Hospital used to be called? Princess Margaret. Yep. Even when they were there, were you in Princess Margaret or Perth Children's?
Oh, sorry, I was at PMH. Yes, Princess Margaret. Yep.
Even there, with the conditions that those doctors and nurses and everyone had to
work in.
Yeah, and they were still rocked up. Yep. Loved it.
Yeah. Always with a smile on their face.
I know. How do they do it?
Oh.
And they're nurses. Nurses are known to be crazy. But these nurses are absolutely unbelievable.
Different breed. Very special. So I did my 3.5 years of treatment.
3.5 years?
3.5 years.
Holy dooly, that's a lot. So that's taken you, that's almost from year 11 onwards. That's almost like your prime when you're...
Childhood.
Yeah.
So I had to...
drive when you can maybe have...
Yeah, not that young.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong way.
Next part, yeah. But yeah, so that was... So year 7 or year 6, year 7, year 8, and then... At the end of year 8, I think it was when I finished my treatment.
How'd you go with your schooling during that time?
The first year, which was year 6, I missed majority of that. And then I think I rocked up for maybe a term and a half to finish primary school. And then the transition to high school was a massive jump because I hardly went in year 6 and then straight to high school.
Because high school's year 7 now, isn't it?
It is compulsory now, year 7, yeah.
Yeah,
so I was still
year 8 for us.
Yeah, so when I started, it was the last year of you could either be year 7 or 8, starting high school. And I transitioned from year 7. I had a great bunch of mates that helped me get through as well. And yeah, it was the PMH. They had teachers as well. So if you were stuck in hospital for a week or two, or even a few hours or days, they'd actually take you for some lessons and catch up on what you've missed out on, or your teachers or your school communicates with the hospital school, I guess, easiest way to put it. And
almost like not a homeschooling, but almost like a remote learning.
Yeah. So some days, if I was stuck in there for a week, I'd get sent at work from high school to PMH, and they just kind of drip feed me.
Yeah.
Not like overload, because some days you wouldn't want to do anything.
Because your physical state and your state of mind would be not in a great way to be able to absorb information either.
No, not at all.
Just tired a lot?
Yeah, tired, hungry. With some of the steroids that you take, you're just always hungry.
Okay.
Yeah. But then sometimes with some of the treatments, you get like mouth ulcers or something you couldn't even eat.
Oh,
so then, otherwise you'd be just sitting there drinking soup, if that, sometimes. Wasn't pleasant.
And you did this for 3.5 years?
Yeah, it was. So it wasn't as bad. The first 3.5 years I was lucky enough to actually not go through any of the serious side effects. So I was still doing schoolwork. I was able to go to school, catch up with mates. The one other thing that killed me the most was having to give up football and cricket for a little bit, especially when I was a young teenager. I wanted to just get out.
That's all you want to do.
Yeah. And one of the...
Why did you have to give that up? Like, understand the physical side of it, but things like cricket, was it...
Yeah, so I had to have a... what it's called is like a port. So it's like a little device that gets installed under your skin.
Yep.
And then it's got a cord or tube that goes into your main artery.
Okay.
So instead of getting needled in the arm all the time your chemo and fluids and all that, they can actually prick into this little device that's under your skin.
Okay.
And that was like in a weird spot. It was like, I've got a big scar, like right under my right pec. So if it got hit or did like a certain movement, it would flip, and they'd have to cut me back open and take it out and put a new one in.
That's a good reason not to play sport.
Yeah. But I persisted, and I managed to get a chest guard made so I could play cricket. So it was like some fiberglass. Yeah, I was loving it. made like a fiberglass. It was like a shoulder strap kind of. And yeah, got that put on. I could just wear that when I played cricket. Just had to be careful with certain movements because it could flip the device. But yeah, I kept playing through that. Football was a different story because if I get bumped, I couldn't help that.
Yeah.
Plus, I could swim with it because it was under the skin. It could get wet because you couldn't. Obviously, it was all under your skin, so I wanted that as well, so I could keep swimming in the summers. And then I got that taken out. I think 3 years in, and then I just took 6 months of getting jabbed in the arm.
Okay.
To finish off the treatment, and then I was 6 months in remission.
How did you feel when they said you're now in remission?
It was like a massive weight had been lifted off my shoulders. Felt normal, felt like a kid again. I was playing footy. That is pretty much.
How about you just ease it in, mate? How about you just take it easy for a little while?
No, I couldn't. As soon as I got it taken out, I think I was back on the footy field a month later. And then went on school camp of 2015. 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a trip booked to America to go on a family holiday for 4 weeks. All flights, everything booked. I think we were spending Christmas in New York, I think it was. We were meant to spend Christmas in New York.
Nice white Christmas,
yeah,
pretty cold.
That would have been pretty cool. Went on school camp, I think it would have been October. And we was so the boys went on the school camp that year and the girls went on a school camp. And we did abseiling or rock climbing one of the days, and I'd slipped and I'd kind of, because you're on the rope, you kind of swung, and I swung and hit one of the what do you call them?
Little things you hang on to,
little rocks, yeah. So I hit one of them. It was a bit sore, rubbed it off, and then felt just like nothing of it. And then camp finished, went home, and I was just like physically drained, just so tired. All I wanted to do was sleep. My arm was bruised, and then went for a blood test. Probably would have been the next week, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, your leukemia's come back."
Oh.
So that pretty much going from being like a normal kid to
getting excited about this holiday. Yeah. Disneyland was on the cards.
Disneyland was on the cards.
Disneyland. You always got to go. Even as an adult, mate, you love that stuff. I know I do.
I still do.
And yeah, me too. I do. I took our kids there a couple of years ago, the one in Europe, and I said, it's just for you guys, but it was all for me.
No.
I don't tell them that. So you've gone from school camp, playing footy, healthy, copped a bump, and then you get the phone call saying that. How are your parents at this time? Because they would just be...
Yeah, it was... I tried to black out a lot of that, like that period of my life, because it wasn't pleasant.
Yeah.
But there are still good memories in there. But yeah, I just try to black out as much as I can. But yeah, so getting told I had leukemia, so ALL, acute lymphatic, yeah. So anyway, ALL, acute lymphatic leukemia. So then I had to get pretty much checked in straight away. Back to PMH.
Was it the same? Is there different types of leukemia?
There's hundreds, so you can get it's mainly, it was like it's a blood cancer.
Okay, and it was the same as before?
It was the same one I had before,
okay,
yeah. So this time their plan of attack was a bit different, more aggressive.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
so don't like the sound of that.
No, so they wanted to do a bone marrow transplant.
Is that painful?
Not for the recipient. For the donor? It's, a lot more... Because for the recipient, all it is just like getting an IV drip. That's all it is. But then the donor's got to go under surgery and get all the bone marrow, not all the bone marrow, but like a certain amount taken from their own bone marrow. So they've got to go under, and it's like kind of like on just like the bottom half of their spine. So it's in an awkward position for them to get it taken from. So they're sore for a few days. But then, yeah, once we started talking, going down that road, it was obviously the best match for a bone marrow is your sibling.
Yeah.
But there's a 1 in 4 chance of your sibling being a perfect match.
Oh, tell me, give me some good news about your sister, please.
My sister was 100% match.
What's sister's name?
Montana.
Montana. I always liked Montana. See, she rises to the occasion. Well done, and congratulations on your graduation today, Montana, as well. Thought I'd throw that one in.
And yeah, she just graduated nursing school.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
on your Montana, I'm gonna shake your hand on the March 28 and say, "Well done, young lady, beautiful." So keep going.
So yeah, so she was, once she found out she was a donor, she put her hand straight up, and it's like, yep. She's 2 years younger than I was, so I was 15 at the time, and she was 13. She didn't even think twice, and said, "Yep, I'll donate."
Good on you.
So the transplant date was booked for the 4th of May of 2016.
Star Wars Day.
Star Wars, yes.
4th of May, May
Yep.
the 4th.
So
you wrote that to me. I didn't know. I'm not a Star Wars nerd. No. I knew exactly what you meant. Yeah, go ahead.
So that was
2016.
2016. So that's coming up 10 years post transplant this year, as well, which is a
anniversary.
Big milestone.
Oh, that is soon.
Yeah, a few weeks, or maybe a month and a half after the fight.
After the fight, yeah.
But then, yeah, obviously at the time of finding out Montana was 100% match, there were some other families going through the same thing I was going through, trying to find bone marrow donors, and they'd have 4 or 5 kids, and none of them were a match to the other sibling. Yeah.
I see every once in a while calls go out on social media. How do you know if you're a match? Like, is it a blood test? Do they have to take a sample of the blood?
Yeah, they've got to take I think it's a blood test. I think it has to do with the blood test.
Okay.
Because you can be I think you can be the same blood type, but then there's other readings and that don't match up.
Okay.
So to have one sibling and it be 100% match is ridiculous.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so prior to the bone marrow transplant, they'd I had to do a 2-week intense radiation treatment. So pretty much, I think it was like half an hour every day for 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so you go, sometimes it was twice a day. So I'd have to go up to, I think it was not Royal Perth.
Charlie's, that's out that way.
Yeah.
QE2?
Yeah, it might have been Charlie's, I think it was.
Yeah,
Like I said, I was pretty much just zoned out. I just got in the car and just went and saw different doctors all the time. So so that was pretty intense. And then smashed with heavy chemo for another 2 weeks leading into it. So pretty much just kill everything in your body. Try to kill everything. And then so then May 4th comes around, and Montana was like, "Oh, I get to miss a few days of school as well, so why not?"
It's always however it benefits Montana.
So she come in the morning, went under, got the bone marrow taken out, and then there's a photo on my Instagram of the day that was of the bone marrow transplant. Funnily enough, I actually think I got a Star Wars shirt on, actually.
Let's go on to Instagram here. Too busy watching your dad's fights here. Was I looking for you? Hang on. Your Instagram is it Jalen Smith? Come on. Come up first. There you go. Jalen _Smith00. I am following you. How far are we rolling back here?
Actually, if you go top right.
There we go. Oh, there's your sister.
Yeah. I do have a Star Wars shirt on. Look at that.
You do. Look at that.
You go.
And is that an X-Wing fighter? Oh, no, that's the... sorry, mate. I
You're right.
I thought it was an X-Wing fighter. It's actually part of your IV drip.
Yep.
I was not trying to be funny then. Has she had it at that point? Has Montana had it?
Yeah, so this was after she had gone in and got the bone marrow taken out.
She looks tender.
Yeah, she was a bit sore.
Back a little bit
I
sore.
think she was sore for almost a week after.
Might seem a strange question here. Does it if you donate bone marrow, does it grow back?
Yeah, so I think
I should know that. I don't know that.
So, and the doctors were saying if you're going to commit any crime, you may as well do it before you get your transplant because you don't have the same DNA after that. So
Really?
They'd never catch you.
Maybe someone.
I didn't do anything, but yeah.
Maybe someone who's fought in the PCR. Not saying anyone. I think we were talking about him before. Let's stay out of that one. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so keep going. So you got the Star Wars shirt on.
Yeah.
How did, with the donation of the bone marrow, how do you know if it's successful? Because there's obviously sometimes...
So there's a 100-day... Once you've had the transplant, there's a 100-day window where you've got to be pretty much locked in a room, and you can only have 3 visitors.
100 days.
100 days.
That is a long ass time, my friend.
Yeah, but we'll get to the next part about that. 100 days. We got matching tattoos for her birthday. I got us paid for us to get matching tattoos with the date.
Oh, show me the tattoo, mate, if you don't mind. Come on, get that on camera. Oh, jeez, mate, getting it off. Look at Montana. She looks like a nurse.
Yeah.
Good on you.
So we got May the 4th.
Oh, 2016.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I can see hers right there.
So we got the same spot.
Beautiful. She's always party. Just a quick step back there. I'm still struggling with 100 days. So people were complaining. I was complaining repeatedly about being locked down for 4 days after I did a COVID test. And you had 100 days with only 3 visitors at a time.
Yeah. So it was obviously both of my parents.
Is this in...
PMH.
PMH.
In
that was rough.
In a double door room where the nurses would go in. They'd put a gown on and full
because they can't bring anything into that room.
Because your immune system is
gone.
Gone.
Ski.
Yep, pretty much eliminated at that stage.
Do you have to share a room?
No, not when you're in those isolation rooms. Is by yourself. So the rooms are a lot bigger.
I'm trying to make it sound good, but it's not. Perth Children's Hospital, they do it well there. Good on them, and the kids do deserve it. But Princess Margaret, for what they had, excellent staff. But Jesus, and the kids there, it was rough. It was dated, and it was very old. So 100 days. Let's get back. I'm still trying to comprehend 100 days, my friend.
Yeah. So so it was. You could have. I think it was 3 or 4 visitors, and you have to nominate the 4. We'll say 4. You have to nominate the 4. So both of my parents, mum and dad.
For the whole 100 days?
Yeah. So that people could be at your window and wave to you and all that, but you can't have any contact.
Really?
With them, except for the 4 people that. So they could come in and then.
Should have done bidding wars or something.
And then the other 2 people that were allowed in my room were auntie and uncle.
What about Montana? What about the donor?
Yeah, it was...
I'm not sorry, mate. I didn't mean that. You choose. Don't do it. It's not about me.
That's all right. That was... The reason with that was because the other 2 people that come in could give mum and dad a break so they could go home and...
Oh, that makes sense.
And wouldn't want Montana sitting there having to look after me. Poor kid.
She's the nurse. Imagine that. She goes out to get a job and they go, what experience have you had? Oh, I looked after Jalen for 100 days straight. You promoted. You've seen it all. So 100 days.
Yes.
Did you know it was going to be 100?
Yeah, so when we went in, they said, look, it could take up to 100 days before you actually accept the bone marrow. Because it's a donor, it doesn't automatically just click your fingers and your body accepts it. It fights back. It's we've got a virus in our system.
Yeah, it's like a foreign.
Yeah. So it fights back, and then your body fights it, then that fights you, and you're just going back and forth. And then I do have some long-term side effects from, it's called graft versus host disease. So my eyes have they're dried out, so I always look like I'm squinting, so my eyes don't open up all fully. So I've got certain eye drops that get made from my blood.
Okay.
And I use them every day. That's a weird process. I get little 18 vials of blood gets taken, and then they make 90 eye drops from it.
Really?
Yeah. I get them every 3 months.
How tired of the needles are you?
Oh, very. I was like a pincushion for 5 years.
You got all the tattoos, though. I'm sure you're not that bad with it. Me, I'd struggle. But okay, so you still got to have eye drops. So the long term effects from what part of it caused the
I think that was to do with the radiation. So it kind of like burnt my tear ducts. So my eyes don't hold tears to like moisturize your eyes. So my eyes always drying out. So I've got to, so it's...
Can you cry?
I can cry, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can cry. Especially when you get punched in the nose, your eyes start watering up a little bit.
Just don't get hit, mate. No one can touch me.
So that was what I'm still trying to... I don't think I'm ever going to get over that, taking the eye drops, which isn't... If that's the worst thing that I've got to live with for the rest of my life, then I'll take that every day of the week.
Yeah.
Had some like pigmentation on my skin from it as well, but that's clearing up. So
what's that? Is that where it goes darker?
Yeah,
or does
see, like
pink or something?
I got quite like olive skin, thanks to mum's side of the family being Italian.
I am jealous, as you can tell. My pasty white skin. Jesus.
So yeah, I got like patches of white around my stomach and that, but I'm pretty sure I had shingles as well.
Oh,
when I was going through treatment, someone had chicken pox, and I'd already had chicken pox, so I got like the next level of shingles, and that was pretty crazy. But I've worked it out that all these patches of pigmentation on my skin are scars from where I had the shingles. So it kind of like wraps, like a jellyfish wrap their tentacles around my stomach.
Oh, mate, this all sounds... I mean, I know with chemotherapy what it does to your immune system, and then you just have to be so careful.
Yeah.
And as a kid,
yeah,
you don't want to be sitting at home.
No.
You don't want to be sitting
in a bubble. No.
No, you want to be out, getting dirty, running amok.
Yeah. And then, so initially when we got told about the bone marrow transplant after I had it, you'd be like 100 days, blah, blah, blah. And I think day 40 or I think it was day 40. All my levels were where they were meant to be.
Yeah.
And the doctors were happy enough to send me home.
After day 40?
After day 40.
Did you say, listen, I want to go home, but everyone just slow the boat a bit here. I've been here before. Everyone just calm down.
No, I just
say, let's get me out of the door.
I just wanted to get out of there, to be honest with you. I think it's still one of the quickest periods of time for someone to go through a bone marrow transplant and get out. You'd be pushing
40 days.
40 days instead.
They wouldn't have sent you home early either. They would have wanted to be very comfortable.
Yeah. They were everything, all the results from the blood tests that they took like 3 a day. At some days, just to make sure everything was tracking okay. And yeah, they were all happy where it was sitting. It must have been like that for a few days leading up to it, because they wouldn't just take one blood test and say, oh yeah, no, he's all good to go. It would have been like a series of events just leading up to it saying, yep, we're happy with how he's going. He's eating. He's forcing himself to eat. And yeah, so I was out of there in 40 days. And I got put in the... like the nasal gastric tube in your nose to help feed you.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I've seen those.
They kept asking, let's put it in because you won't eat. I said, no, I don't want it. Not using it. And they're like, we've got to. So they put it in.
Doesn't it go up your nose and then down the back of your throat or something?
Yeah, so it was like very, very awkward. And I always said, no, I don't want it. Not having it. I'll eat. They put it in. When I got knocked out for a certain procedure. They put it in.
Classic doctor.
I woke up. I wasn't happy.
Don't tell me you pulled it out.
I didn't pull it out. The next time I went under, they pulled it out by accident. And I said, put it in again, and I'll rip it out myself. So I forced myself to eat and prove to them that I'll eat without having this nasal gastric tube in.
So the reason that... Oh, Jesus. So the reason that you weren't going to eat... was because you weren't hungry, or did it make you feel sick, or the mouth ulcers, or a bit of everything?
Bit of everything.
Oh,
so they're like, we need you to eat, otherwise you're going to have this. I was like, all right, I'll force myself to eat. I'm just not having that in my nose.
What was your weight doing? Because if you're not eating, you obviously need...
I've always been I was always quite of a chunky child.
Yeah.
And then when I started on the steroids, all I did was you just put on weight quick, eating, still exercising in that, but it was hard to lose. Especially with the steroids, you get bloated.
Doesn't do something with, I'm not a medical expert, doesn't do something with your insulin where it tells your body that it needs to hang on to everything rather than pass? I don't know. I read that somewhere.
It was hard to lose weight. I just kept putting it on and on and on. And then when I went through the intense radiation, I lost a lot. I lost a lot of weight. I think I was the lightest I've ever been. And then when what was that? So year 10 was when, so 2016, year 10, I missed 3/4 of that year worth of school because of the bone marrow transplant and that, and then rocked up for the last term of year 10. Went on school camp to Margaret River, lived that up.
Beautiful.
Why not?
Yeah, you got it.
Went on the ski trip for school.
Ski trip?
Went to Melbourne.
When the hell did all this start happening for school camps? We used to go to somewhere down in Pinjarra in some absolute hole going, oh, there's your school camp. These people are going to Bali, they're going to Melbourne.
They're going to Japan now.
When the hell did that happen? I heard, don't quote me on this, but I heard that Levers, one of the biggest place people go is like LA now. Like all the people on the eastern seaboard, Levers go to LA.
Yeah, right. They're going to be 21 over there.
That's what I hear. I don't really. I don't try to Google too much school leavers party because being a man in his late 40s, I don't want red flags. Sorry, mate. Keep going.
Yeah. So, what was that? Yeah. Went to school the last term of year 10, and then just got back into cricket. Got back into footy in 2018. Had 2017 was just kind of, I'll just get my mobility back, I guess, and try build some muscle.
And your bones and everything are still grow.
Fragile. And still grow and all that. So I played cricket pretty much straight away. Didn't stop playing cricket.
Are the Cockburn Cavaliers a cricket team or a footy team?
No, Cockburn Cavalier Cricket Club.
CC.
Yeah.
CC. Jeez, 4 Cs.
Yep.
Took me that long to work that out. Yeah.
When I come back to cricket after the bone marrow transplant, I was old enough to play seniors, and Dad come out of retirement to play.
I saw that photo.
Yeah, so that was
Let's have a look here.
That was the first grand final that we played together.
That's you. It's you and your old man. God, you look alike. When you came up here after we were making fun of my neighbour's lawn, you came up here and I was like, oh, yes, you are Jason's son. Do people say that?
Yeah, all the time. And when
I
answer the phone sometimes, they're like, Jason? I said, no. You even sound like you're
way better looking than that guy. So this is the grand final, this photo?
Yeah, unfortunately we lost that year. But there's another father-son duo that was in that team that day. I think we had, there was 3 father-sons in that grand final team there.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell you what I like about this kind of local cricket is it's at a level. It's not obviously an international level, but it's a good steady level that includes all ages, all skills, and people like, I guess, you and your old man, especially after talking to him, so invested in the club, and I think there's getting less and less of that now, which is such a shame.
Yeah.
You know, because you have good members who. I mean, your old man will be in this, till his last day.
Yeah.
I don't think the value that some clubs put on people like your old man, and there's obviously football clubs where they'll be with it for life. So good on you, and good on your old man for sticking with the Cockburn Cavaliers.
Well, they've stuck by us as well. They've put on multiple fundraisers, not for only myself, but also for when Mum was going through her treatment.
Yeah.
And they've got she was the first captain. The inaugural captain of the first women's Cockburn Cavaliers cricket team. Yeah.
Jeez, good on you, Cockburn. See, it's a bit of give and take. Good on you, Cockburn Cavaliers. Good on you, the Smith family. Someone was going to ask you. You mentioned there that... What?
Are you looking at the next one?
Where am I looking?
What are you looking at?
I'm just going down a little bit here because I want to get onto the Melanoma Institute where you raise the money for. But I was going to say, what do you think I was looking at there?
I thought you were looking at that, yeah.
That I was going to ask you about your hair.
Yeah.
So tell me this. What hair, I guess, up until a certain age is a big thing. You're at school. Obviously, with all this treatment, you've lost all your hair.
Yeah.
You kind of look like me.
I look like a bowling ball.
You sound like a bowling ball, eh?
No.
That's exactly what you're saying. That's fine. That's fine.
My head was very shiny. It was very shiny.
What was it like being a kid with no hair?
It was strange.
Yeah.
It was strange. I wore hats. I wore beanies. Mainly to keep my ears nice and warm. But
did you feel the cold more while you were going through it?
Yeah. Definitely a lot more. And you also felt the heat because you just feel the heat.
Oh, it's burning in on you. So you decided did you grow your hair long after this?
I did. I wanted to grow. I grew it out. And then would have been early, was it year 12? Yeah, year 12. I had like I wouldn't say long locks, but it was like a
mullet.
Nah, it wasn't even that. We weren't even allowed to have hair touching our collar in high school.
Times have changed now, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Times have changed.
It has. So it's kind of like a mop. And then in March of 2012, one of the boys I went to high school with was diagnosed with leukemia as well.
Jesus.
Yeah, so at that stage I was like, all right, I'm going to do the world's greatest shave here, and money raised for that I'm going to donate to him and his family.
Mm-hmm.
So I think one of those photos is actually up on that Instagram page as well. I did a greatest shave during high school.
Where are we here, buddy? Come on, when you see it. Got to be in there somewhere.
Oh, maybe it's not on there. Maybe it's on Facebook.
You don't have that many photos in there, which is good.
No, I don't. No, it must be on Facebook.
You go to people like Shelley Waddingham, who has 14,000 posts. She loves the gram, that girl. So you grew your hair out?
Yeah, and then I was at school and we had like a lunchtime event. So we did massive sausage sizzle, raised money. I think we raised about $4,500. And yeah, got the teachers to buzz my hair on the school oval at lunchtime.
Jeez.
And then donated all that money to this bloke and his family.
Good on you. Good on you giving back. Nice one. What was it like to have long hair?
It was a bit of a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah.
Just trying to dry it after every time you have a shower.
No, just let it dry naturally, mate. Just flick it.
I don't know how the girls do it. But then I was like, no, all right, I'm sick of it now. I want long hair again. So yeah, about 3 years, just over 3 years of hair growth.
3 years. How long was it?
It was long. I can send you a photo if you want.
I'd love to see, and I'm going to put it up in here. I don't have any of mine in here. The only reason I ask is I grew my hair out recently, like about 3 years ago, to donate it as a wig, like for kids with cancer with a wig, and my hair was down about here. And it wasn't attractive, and my wife hated it. And then someone said, how bad would it be? A kid, unfortunately, hasn't got hair. He gets a wig, and he turns out to be a ginger. So the kid... I know, they were savage with me, those people. But I have a newfound respect for the young ladies with long hair and what actually goes into keeping their hair long.
Maintaining it. It's ridiculous.
I just let it go. I just let it run wild. I think if you go back to PCR 9, some of the interviews, you can see the absolute disgrace crop of hair that I had on me back then.
Okay. So
let's have a look at this photo, mate. That is a fair mane.
Yeah.
That isn't just short. That is a fair mane.
Yeah. So that was like halfway down my back, and it was quite wavy.
Really? When did it start? Did it start where it should?
Yeah.
Are you like me that starts about 2/3 of the way back?
It was like a full mop. I couldn't really. I had to tie it up. It just looked very strange having it down.
Yeah.
So I always wore it up in top knot. And then so it would have been just over 3 years worth of growth. And then when Mum was diagnosed, I was like, okay, if she starts to lose her hair, I'll shave my hair off with her without her knowing.
Oh, the same day kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of the same day type of thing.
Yeah.
But we didn't get that far. So then when Mum had to go into hospital and was there for pretty much her last few weeks, I started a Melanoma Institute fundraiser page to cut my hair. And, man, that took off.
I can see the total there.
Yeah,
that is impressive.
That took off. Like, I think within the first 3 hours, I'd hit my target of $3,000. It was my initial target to raise money was $3,000, and that was gone within the first 3 hours.
And what'd you get to?
$63,500.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's massive.
That's the most expensive haircut I've ever paid for. I didn't pay for it, but most expensive haircut.
You know, that just when people do things like fundraisers, I think it's whatever the cause is. You know, I think it's obviously means something to someone. But when the total, the expectation, and then the total completely blows out, it just goes to show what type of person that, I suppose, who it's for, what type of person they are, and how loved and how respected your mum must have been for everyone just to want to get around it.
It was crazy. It was it took everyone by storm. We knew how much she was loved by everyone, the community and everyone around her, everyone that saw her smile. Everyone was she was very, very well respected.
And it just, I'm just still wrapping my head around the time frame.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. It was pretty crazy.
That's way too quick.
Yeah.
How do you feel when you see people complain about things nowadays, in the sense of when they complain about things that aren't really big, you know, like the stresses and the things that people believe they have now. You know, I don't have the new iPhone and stuff like that, and something like this, you'll be able to put everything into perspective. Now, how does it go when someone, I guess, is complaining? This is just going to make. How does it go when someone's complaining around you about something that is really just shouldn't even have taken a second thought? Do you get angry?
I guess I
get angry.
Sometimes, but then at the end of the day, you don't know what they've gone through themselves. So I kind of look at it as, you kind of look at it from an outside perspective, and then everyone's got their own perspective on things. So that they could be going through some stuff that you don't know about or whatnot as well. So I know what you mean. It is a tough one. Sometimes I do get like, come on, there's no need to be complaining. But other people got it worse than you. But then you don't know what they're going through. That's
a way better way of looking at it than the way I do. Just get angry with everyone. Jeez, how old are you now?
I'm 25.
Jesus, 25-year-old giving me life lessons. I really should look at myself. That's a good attitude. You guys have stayed, and like with your dad as well, even with everything you've been through, you've stayed so positive.
Yeah. It's the only way to get through things.
It is.
It's the only way to get through it. Because
you see a lot of people go the other way.
Yep.
How don't you let it consume you?
It's the support that you have from everyone around you, friends, family, work colleagues, just anyone that you can surround yourself with that has your back. That's the easiest way to get through, and always staying positive no matter what it is.
And it's a gift, being able to stay positive.
Yeah.
Especially
you can't always stay positive, but you got to fight it.
You can always stay negative.
Yeah.
We know plenty of those people. So many. I work with them. No, my job's fine. Yeah, well, that's good. You seem to be mature beyond your years.
Yeah, I grew up a lot quicker than I was supposed to, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't change anything. I probably wouldn't be the person I am today without what I've gone through.
It's amazing how resilient kids are, isn't it?
Yeah.
You go into Perth Children's Hospital now and you see these poor little kids and they're all
always smiling.
Always smiling.
Always.
Always smiling. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how the nurses and the doctors do it.
Yeah.
They're better people than me. I'm happy to admit. I'm not. I'm on the other side, but good on them. I hope the nurses and the doctors there realise how much people do appreciate them. Are you going to make it? Are you going to do something for your 10-year anniversary? Disneyland? Come, let's go. I'll be chaperone. Just tell your old man. We'll convince your old man and say, listen, I got to go, but I'll only feel comfortable if Brad comes with me. And I'll be like, okay.
I think we'll be doing something, but I'm not too sure what just yet. Obviously, myself and my girlfriend have just bought a block.
Oh, nice. Where?
Dirt as well, in Belia. So a bit tight for cash at the moment.
Yeah.
Be doing anything, and also my sister and her boyfriend are in the process of building their own place as well.
In Belia? Where do you live now? What suburb?
I live in Belia with Dad at the moment.
I was going to say, near the Cockburn Cavaliers home ground. You're just down the road, aren't you?
Yeah, we're about 10-minute drive, if that. And
had to be close.
Yeah. So this it happened just before Christmas. Myself and my girlfriend were looking around, a couple home opens, and then we were just sitting there on one Saturday scrolling through to find this block that this property we're going to put an offer on, and we just saw this block pop up. 2 streets over from where Dad's living at the moment, pretty much. I'm like, oh, this looks all right. Rung up the real estate agent. She goes, oh, yeah, just follow our website, find the block, and then go through the process of putting an offer in.
That's nice and handy from an agent.
Yeah, so we're like, oh, okay, cool. Then we decided not to put the offer on the property, but to put an offer on this block. So we put it on the Saturday, finalised the offer on the Sunday, and then received the call Monday morning saying that offer had been accepted. And we're like, oh, shit, that happened pretty quick.
It's daunting.
Yeah, especially when your deposit gets taken out of your account.
How quick?
Yeah.
How quick's the money go?
I know.
Oh, what's your partner do? What's her name?
Her name's Kaylee.
Kaylee. Shout out to Kaylee. Nice work. What's Kaylee do?
She works at a labour hire company in the accounts department.
Okay. Is she going to be another front and centre on March 28th? What's she think about you fighting?
Her words.
We've got a boxing match coming up. We're completely off topic for the last hour 20.
Her words exactly is, he signed up for it. I'm going to be nervous, but if he gets hit, he gets hit.
She's supportive?
She is supportive, yeah, very supportive. Very, very. I'm very lucky. But yeah, she goes, I'm going to be nervous sitting in there, but you signed up for it, so prepared to be hit, pretty much.
I say it all the time, and your old man will back me as well. They match you up with someone that is so even that the fight can go any way.
Yeah.
And I've said this, and I'll keep saying it until people start believing me, is everyone wants to win, but it doesn't matter.
No, I don't care if I win or lose. At the end of the day, I'm winning getting in that ring.
It is absolutely, it must be daunting.
Yeah. I never punched anyone in my life.
No.
Or being punched.
You wait till they start sparring.
I know.
Oh, but just the people being able to get in the ring in front of that many people on that stage, so many things. 1,200 people at the Crown, Boxing debut, black tie. That just sets it off. Yeah. That's my favourite bit. I remember when I heard that, I was like, that's not for me. But now it is for me. I love it. Wearing my ring. I got to wear this ring as well.
Yeah.
I think Dave might have, Magic Mike might have told everyone. I'll have to actually see if he lets me do it. Magic Mike got me a ring to wear on the event. I don't know if anyone could see that in the camera. It's one that's like a Super Bowl ring. But anyway, we'll go off topic. It will, it's you guys have all won. Getting in there.
Yeah. It's not easy. That training's hectic.
And the whole, from midday that day, you are on.
You're locked in.
You are locked in. You've got rehearsals. I find rehearsals more nerve-wracking than the event.
Yeah. I've been to 3 Perth Corporate Rumbles now. First one was obviously my dad's. And then the second one was Razor Ray.
Razor Ramon, he got the win over Vince.
Vince, yep.
I didn't think, I'll be honest, I'll be honest. I didn't think Razor was going to win that fight.
It was a tough fight.
It was tough. Vince.
Two blokes going at it for 3 rounds.
Vince is a hard man.
Yep.
Raymond did well. He doesn't seem the type either.
No.
Such a nice, softly spoken man.
I know. But I wouldn't want to be behind one of his punches. No way.
No.
Not at all. And then obviously last year's one, going to go watch Josh, the gentleman Parmenter.
He's not a gentleman. I refuse to call him a gentleman. After what he'd put me through, came out that lift. No, he's not a gentleman. Shame on you, Josh. No, he's a good guy. Okay, so you know what you're in for.
Going to the event and watching, yeah, but not being the one that steps in that ring.
When did you decide that this is what you wanted to do?
After the fight last year, Josh had his post-fight interview.
Fight with me?
Yeah.
Outside
the second
the lift?
fight of the night.
I'll bring that up. He's lucky. He nearly took the belt off him. Yeah.
He was getting interviewed post-fight and he's called me out. There's a snippet. If you go back to his fight and watch the fight and like fast forward right to the end, he yells out, "Jalen, you're next."
While he's in the ring?
Nah. Oh, after, yeah. I can't remember if he was getting interviewed in the ring or when he's just gotten out.
The backstage ones?
Nah, when he was still in the ring area.
So Joshi Parmenter called you out at the end of one of the fights. We've got a bit of a clip here. Get my microphone sorted. Let's have a listen.
Time now, so put your hands up, guys. Jalen, you're up.
So he's calling you up to be the next fighter. I thought he was calling you out.
Oh, nah. I wouldn't want to fight him either.
Nah.
Nah, he's too quick for me.
How's the movement on that, man?
I know.
I thought Wesley was the favourite. I'll be honest. I thought Wes White, his opponent, I thought because of his Muay Thai background, he was going to get the win. But the gentleman got it done, didn't he?
Yep.
Oh, he's so frustrating. He's just a little instigator, that guy, isn't he? What were we even talking about there, mate? Okay, so then you decided that this is it. This is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
When you decided...
I didn't tell anyone. I applied for about 2 weeks. That I put my name forward for the...
When did you start training for it? You've always been ready.
I started locking in to okay, registration's coming up in the next month or 2. I'm going to start getting my body into better shape.
What's your cardio like?
Shithouse.
Get your cardio sorted.
Yeah.
Get your cardio sorted.
It is better than it was. But yeah, still shocking. But I'm moving forward.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it would have been probably maybe end of October last year. I started probably locking in a bit more and started doing my personal training sessions on Friday afternoons. One, because I didn't want to drink beers on Friday afternoon after work. I just finish work and then go straight to my PT session, so I wouldn't have that temptation to have a beer.
Yeah. Friday Arvo beers are dangerous, aren't they?
Yeah, especially after a long week at work.
Friday Arvo beers turn to Friday evening beers, which turn into trouble, which turn into relationship testing nights. Okay, so you're off the alcohol now?
Yeah, so my last drink would have been for my girlfriend's birthday on the 24th of January. So it wasn't that long.
I hope you got that date right, mate.
Yeah. No, her birthday's the 20th, but her party was on the...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was the Aussie weekend, so it actually might have been the 25th, the Saturday night. Anyway, I was like, yeah, I'll have a drink here, and then after that, no. So I haven't had a drink since then. It's not too long. It's only just over 2 weeks.
Still.
But I'm not even a big drinker anyway. And then, unfortunately, for Ray's wedding on the 28th of Feb, I won't be drinking.
Rosa Ramon's getting married?
Yep.
Good on you, Rosa.
Yeah. So, looking forward to that. Should be a good day.
Yeah.
So not drinking isn't too hard because I'm not a big drinker anyway. But obviously, when we've got big events like the PCR coming up, I'll have a few after the fight.
Afterwards,
well deserved. I reckon couple Coronas, and I'll probably be passed out in the ring corner somewhere. And
how did you feel when you got the call that said you are in? Was it sort of like when they said that you bought that block down there at Belia?
It didn't process for a solid week or 2. I reckon I was like, oh yeah, okay, I've got a yes here, and you're like, oh shit, okay. It's a few weeks till training kicks off. So then I started amping up my my gym sessions and PT sessions. So yeah, I've started obviously with the training Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sundays with the PCR. I'm keeping up my Friday PT sessions with my personal trainer, Matt Vinci. And then Mondays, well, so far I spent an hour at the sauna and ice bath, just gone because I was pretty sore on Monday afternoon.
Right.
So I think Mondays and Wednesdays are going to be my recovery days for now. And I might chuck in another session on Wednesdays. Just see, I don't want to burn myself out too quickly.
No, you want to peak on March 28th.
Yeah.
To get your head around how quick it'd come around, it's been, 6 weeks since New Year.
Yeah, I know.
And this event's in 5 weeks' time.
Yeah.
That's madness.
Yeah.
5 weeks, 6 weeks?
6.
6 weeks. So it's the same time. So we're about, that's it. So we're about halfway between New Year and the event.
Yeah.
New Year just happened.
Yeah.
Oh, it just flies.
Oh, yeah.
Are you taking it all in?
Oh, yeah. I've taken everything in. I'm doing everything I can to be in the best shape I can for this fight.
Yeah. I think it's just enjoy it as well.
Yeah,
I'm
enjoying it.
Very
Make new
easy.
friends.
Yeah.
So,
Good people.
Yeah.
And once you split off into the teams, it's when things start getting a lot
serious.
Yeah, and it's because you know your opponent and you got smaller groups and the groups become very tight-knit because no longer is this group, anyone in there, a possible opponent, you know. And you got to be able to manage your adrenaline and the excitement on the night because the fights before you, unless you're fighting fight one, the fights before you, you've got a good friend fighting in there. It's going to be exactly the same. Like imagine, you know what it was like watching Razor Ramon fight?
Yeah.
Raymond Schwartz fight. If you're fighting fight 10, you've got to put up with 9 of those prior.
I know.
You're going to be gassed.
I know.
Got to be able to control that. But your old man will be able to help you with all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Such an advantage having someone like that in there. I'm going to get on to some of your hobbies, mate. We've been going a while. We've got some more to talk about. We've gone through your sponsors. Along with cricket, basketball, you obviously don't mind a bit of travel.
Yeah, I do.
Where have you been to? I know you've been to. Did you ever get to New York for New Year's?
No, not the Christmas just gone, the Christmas before, so 24 to 25. Myself, Dad, Kaylee, and then my auntie and uncle and my 2 little cousins. We organised a 4-week trip to go to the States.
What's Montana doing?
Montana, her and her partner Lockie had just gone on a holiday prior.
Okay.
And they decided to stay home.
Okay. What was that trip like?
They loved it.
No, your trip.
Oh, our trip. Oh, that was amazing. Yeah, we flew into San Fran to start. And then from San Fran we went to New York. So we had that white Christmas.
Yeah.
Dad woke up Christmas Eve pretty early, went for a walk, messaged the family group chat we had going at probably like 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh, is anyone awake? We're still jet lagged.
Oh, I
shit
can
sleeping.
imagine. Yeah, you're about a 12-hour shift, aren't you?
Yeah, so it was massive. And then so no one replied to him within the first 10 minutes. He said, "Oh, stuff it, I'll go for a walk." He walked outside and it was snowing. He was in his element, so he loved it. He started walking. Probably 10 minutes later, probably about 6:30, I woke up, seen the message. Kaylee was asleep. No one hadn't heard from Auntie and Uncle yet. I was like, all right, Dad must be awake then. So I messaged him saying, "Are you awake?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm walking in Central or Times Square." And I was like, oh, shit, all right, I'll be there in 5. So I got changed, grabbed us a couple of coffees, and then met up with him. And then, yeah, it was Christmas Eve from 6 o'clock to about 10 a.m. It was snowing.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so we went for a big walk. And then we had tickets to the NBA Christmas Day game at Madison Square Garden.
Who's playing?
The New York Knicks versus the San Antonio Spurs.
Are you a Knicks fan?
I don't mind watching the Knicks play. I'm a Golden State Warriors fan. I'm a Steph Curry fan.
Jeez, okay. Who's best of all time? The GOAT?
Oh, Jordan. Every day of the week.
Bird.
Ooh. Larry Legend.
I'll die on this hill. No one else ever says it. I still broken this bird. Jordan was all right, though. Oh, he was so good. Makes me sick. Should have played for Boston. Okay. So you did that. You've gone there. You've gone to met up with your dad?
Yep.
Because it doesn't snow there every Christmas, does it? No,
it
you've got to
doesn't.
be lucky as well.
So, yeah, Christmas Eve, it snowed, and then that snowed stayed for the rest of the time we were in New York. So we woke up Christmas morning, and it was a white Christmas.
Beautiful.
So that was very special. And then from New York, we went to Memphis.
Tennessee.
Yep. And then from Memphis, we drove to Nashville. Spent New Year's in Nashville.
What was that like?
That was crazy. That was hectic. We're only there for 2 days, 2 nights and 2 days before we headed out to Houston. And then we went to Vegas after Houston.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where'd you stay in Vegas?
We stayed at the...
Circus?
No, not the Circus. It was like the medieval themed hotel. I can't remember. That was wicked. They had like a
Please tell
jousting.
me. Oh, nice.
Jousting downstairs
really?
it was like an event. That was wicked. That was sick.
Don't they have medieval times or something? Isn't that what it's called over there? They've got like theatres where you go and have your dinner, and it's like guys sword fighting.
Yeah, so this is what we went to when we stayed at the hotel. It was like in your hotel, then there's the basement level, and it's just like an arena with like obviously like a big dome and all sand, and then the seats just all around it, and you get fed chicken, but it's like chicken drumsticks, no forks.
Oh, so they take you back to the time.
Big drinking steins full of beer, or
really?
So you like pretty much eating your chicken with your hands, watching people joust on horses and swords in front of you. That was pretty cool. That was a wicked night.
Did you get dressed up? Did you get all the gear on?
We didn't. Nah, everyone else, like everyone sat in like countries, and we sat in Ireland. Like our island was out of the country we sat in, and we were just feeding it to everyone on the horses, and that we were just celebrating and yelling out, and it was a good night.
It's amazing what they can do and what can be successful.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've got the population there to be able to do that kind of stuff. But yeah, good on them. I mean, medieval times, you think I'd love to go to it here, but we just don't have the population to do it.
They do it really well over there.
Yeah.
And then after Vegas, we went to Anaheim.
Disneyland?
Yep.
Nice.
5-day pass. That was...
Fast pass?
Yep. Yeah, that was... Those 5 days, I wish they dragged out. They went so quick.
What time of year were you there?
January.
School holidays? No, school would have gone back.
School was back, I think, in the States.
How good is that?
But it was still hectic.
Really?
Yeah, because obviously people were still travelling. There was a lot of like Europeans and...
Europeans...
So everyone's on holiday, so that was
How funny is it when we go somewhere we bitch about tourists, and that's exactly what we are. I did the same at Euro Disney. God, these bloody Aussies, why don't they go home? Okay.
Yeah, so it was that was wicked. I'm a massive Star Wars fan, and we did the
Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Do that as well?
We did that when we went to so after Anaheim we went to Hollywood just for the last few days.
Yep.
We went to Universal, caught a Lakers game, watched LeBron play.
Overrated.
Yeah, not a fan of him, but to say you've watched him play,
of course.
Yeah. So, and then we made the long trip home.
It would have been a long trip home.
Oh yeah.
Oh, especially when you know it's all over.
Yep.
And it all starts, all the sad stuff starts setting in, thinking I got to go back to reality.
Go back to work.
So how long was the trip all up?
4 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it went pretty quick.
It would have. Jeez, 4 weeks back to work. And then I suppose, tell you what, it's kind of like this PCR. You got this huge build up to it, and then all of a sudden it's over. How do you reckon you're going to go afterwards? After the event? Because you got the come downs talking to Magic Mike about this morning.
I honestly don't know. I have to just play it by ear, but I'm hoping I'm going to keep up. I'll take a couple of weeks off from training. Let my body rest a little bit. But I want to try and keep up. Once I get down to fighting weight, I guess, and the fitness, I want to try and keep that up.
I think we used to do 2 events a year. We did for a while.
Yeah.
And I think that used to help a lot of people in the sense of, say their fight was in April. You had May, June, July, and then we were starting the next campaign. So they'd obviously come down and get involved. So that helped a lot of people. But because we're only doing one a year now, maybe we go back to 2. Your old man had one. We finished on the Saturday, and then the following Friday we had induction for the next one.
Yeah.
That was mad. That was busy, that one. Jesus. I just got through like about 20 people interviewing it, and the next load came through. I'm like, Jesus.
Was that the one where he come and commentated with you? Was that the one after, or was that the one after that?
Which one? Did you...
I think he come and commentated one of the fights.
Your dad did?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the one after.
The one
he
after
was
after.
at PCR 10.
Yep.
I believe that's when he commented, because he was PCR 9.
Yep.
That's right. The 2 of them were very close together. That's right. That was a lot. That was a big ending to the year, that one. I think everyone was happy to have a bit of a rest after that. But then we had to back it up with the April one.
Yeah.
So we had 3 of them in about 6 months.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe go back to 2. See, with how popular this one is, maybe.
There's a lot of work goes.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. I'm not trying to talk them into anything. Lego. The only reason I've bring that up is because I've got a massive box of it just next to me. You a Lego fan?
Yeah, I love it.
Star Wars Lego?
Yeah.
Do you know I've never seen Star Wars?
Have you not?
No, never fully.
Never fully.
Never full. Like, I've only seen part of Star Wars, like the number 4, I think it is, like the original one that came out. That's it. Always want to get into it. Does it still hold up?
Yeah, I reckon.
What about the new episodes?
I don't mind them. There's not as good as the originals, but I like Star Wars, so I enjoy it.
The fact that they did that kind of CGI back in the day.
I know.
That's amazing.
Ridiculous.
Now, you type something in and AI will create the same video for you.
Yeah, I know.
I reckon they're going to punch out the animation movies now like never before.
Yeah.
Remember I was watching a story on The Lion King, and each second was, I think it was like 50 or 60 pictures, and it's like they just flicked through. That's how they made the movie. Imagine that.
That's a good movie.
Lion King. Yeah, that holds up. Yeah, I don't know. Well, the reason I asked you about this Lego, I'm into Formula One.
Yep.
You into Formula One?
I watch it every now and then. I don't.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What did I just drop there? The Drive to Survive got me in it, but I got the packs of the cars, and I thought, I'm not saying where I got them, but it's not from Lego. And I got them, and I bought 8 cars. I went, this is beautiful. I'm going to just, build all these, going to have a great time. I think it took us about a week to build one, and I just can't bring myself. It is a lot.
It is.
Are you like right into it? Like, could you sit there? Would you build the whole thing in one sitting?
Oh, no. I reckon it's like, it's got to be over a certain period of time. Or it depends how many pieces and how detailed and what kind of mood you're in. You could sit there for 20 minutes and build it, or you could sit there for 3 hours, and it's probably something good to take your mind off things if you want to just sit there and zone out for an hour or 2.
More my instructions are in Chinese, though. You know where I got those.
Yeah.
Everyone knows. Yeah, I do. These are Technics as well.
Yeah, they're a pain in the ass.
Oh, mate, all the pieces look the same.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell's this? It's in black and white. I can't tell what's going on. But yeah, I do enjoy it, and it can be calming, but it also can be very frustrating.
Oh yeah, very frustrating.
So frustrating. All right, back to the PCR. You staying at the Crown? Oh, we talked about this. You having a couple of days there?
Yeah, we've pre-booked the room at the moment because the prices are quite hectic at the moment. Trying to book that weekend because I think there's so many events on. I think the Freo, the Dockers play at home.
I think the Crown will send you out some codes as well.
Yeah, so we've just kind of pre-locked in a room at the moment. I haven't paid for it, but then waiting for the pre. Wouldn't mind booking at the Towers. That's crazy. It's pretty good.
The fact that you are fighting downstairs is a huge benefit.
Yeah.
So afterwards, you just straight up to your room, get your gear on, come back down.
Yeah.
Who was I talking to? Someone said one of the most whether it was relief or the one thing that stuck in their mind was the lift ride back after they had their fight, had a shower, got changed and come back down, and it was like all the relief came out of them in that lift ride down, and then straight back into it, and then it's time to celebrate. So,
yeah. So hoping I wouldn't mind. We've got 2 nights at the moment, the Friday and the Saturday night, but I wouldn't mind adding in that Sunday night as well.
Maybe swap the Friday for a Sunday, stretch it out a bit.
Yeah, or just book the
3 nights.
Yeah,
Just got 3 nights, mate. You deserve it. The champ does what the champ wants. Do you have any concerns about the event?
I just don't want to get knocked out in front of everyone that comes and watches. You know what I mean? I don't mind winning or losing. That at the end of the day, it's like I was saying before. I'll win getting in that ring. I just don't want to get slept.
There has been stoppages.
Yeah.
Extremely rare. And that just goes down to how well the matchups are done.
Yeah.
But you've always got the risk of getting caught. But I don't know. I think some of the big boys, I think that's where I think the risk is, because some of those guys hit so hard.
Oh, yeah. You can hear it. You can hear it from one end of the gym and they're down the other, and you're like, oh,
some of those big Maori boys. Yeah. Imagine that. Jesus. Yeah. I think they'll take care of you. Like, you'll be taken care of in the sense of the coaches, both coaches, the ref, everyone in there.
Yeah.
Just, I don't think I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but I would be very surprised if someone ever. I think there's only been one actual knockdown that I know of.
Yeah.
That someone was unconscious, but like I said, you're looked after. They'll match up, and you'll be fine. Just get the belt. Who are you going to call out if you win?
I haven't thought of that.
Josh. Call out Josh again.
Call out Josh.
Yeah. So I'll take you on. Get him stuck in the lift again. Any idea? Oh, red or blue? Your old man was blue.
My old man was blue.
You got to go blue. You don't have a say in it.
I'm hoping so.
No.
But at the end of the day,
I don't know. I never had a father-son before. I know that fighters that have come back have never changed teams.
No.
Oh, there was one, only because she was a late call-up to fill in for someone that got injured. That's the only time I've seen it. But I don't know.
I wouldn't mind being blue. I think I get a rash when I wear red.
Other excuses. I am pretty confident that Glenn, the $6 million man, Austin, does want you on the blue team. I'm not too sure. I don't make the call.
We'll find out in 3 weeks' time.
Well, 2 weeks' time.
Oh, 2.
2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they tell you on week 4.
Yep.
And then I've got to do all your artwork. Can't wait. Thanks for wearing appropriate shoes on the day as well.
No, you're honest.
That's not just you. That's to everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Everyone looked good.
Everyone did. Everyone looked sharp, didn't they?
They looked ready.
And people have complained that they're not happy with their photos because they think they look a bit larger than they are in real life. Firstly, that's how you look. Secondly, it is. That's what you look like. Secondly, on the day you stand next to your cardboard cutout, I think that's a bigger benefit to go, this is where I was, 8-9 weeks ago. This is where I am now.
Yeah.
Some people have massive body changes. Good on them. Any idea? You've obviously had 2 weeks of scoping out your possible opponents.
To be honest, that's what Dad's been asking me. He goes, have you got your eyes on anyone? And I keep telling him, I'm not focused on watching anyone else at the moment. I'm kind of just trying to wrap my head around hitting the pads correctly and getting my technique down pat. I haven't done any boxing before, so I kind of look like a baby giraffe trying to walk when I first started.
There's a couple of you in that boat, so, they're fair, very, very fair.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you'll see. Though I do speak to pretty much all the fighters after their opponent is picked, and I reckon 90% would think that their opponent's better than them. I think everyone just thinks, Jesus, how could I match this person? This person looks great. I think a lot of people underestimate their own ability. Me, I overestimate. So I can take anyone. No. But I think that's people have got to back themselves in and realise what they're capable of and put on a great performance on the night.
Yep.
We've covered virtually everything, mate.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you want to talk about? Anything else you want to add?
No.
We've gone through it all.
No. I think it's pretty good.
We've done a lot, mate. We've been going for 2 hours as well.
Shit.
I know. Time flies when you're having fun. You are the second last person to come in for Anne-Marie coming in tomorrow, and then I am done with the PCR 14 crew, which we've had.
That's quick.
I started very, very early
yeah.
this year. I normally start at about week 2
Yeah.
and go right up to the end, but due to work commitments, I've had to bring everyone forward. I think I had my first person in here around the start of Jan.
Yeah, I did. Those dates popped up pretty quick, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, I had them in there, and it's good. I mean, I try to give everyone the chance to possibly come in here, and everyone's very interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anyone that I haven't got along with. Mate, thank you very much for spending your Thursday arvo with me. I want to wish you all the best for the last 5 weeks of training. I look forward to seeing your opponent your matchup in about 2 weeks' time. On the night, I want to wish you all the best for the night as well.
Thank you very much.
Can't wait to meet Montana and to have a nice chat to your dad. After the events happen, mate, just know you're always welcome. Come back in here, have another chat, tell me about your experience.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for your time, buddy. I'll chat to you soon.
Will do. Take care. Thank you.